Good morning. Such a beautiful day here in the Nook. But welcome to this short segment on oils. I've been missing sharing my oils so much with you, so I wanted to take some time to just share a couple more of my favorites. So today, I wanted to share with you a couple of vitality oils. I don't know if you're aware, but you can actually ingest oils. A lot of times we think about putting them in a little diffuser and diffusing the oils into the air, which is a really great way to use them. Sometimes we talk about putting them on the wrist crease because it absorbs into the skin really fast. We can actually get oils into our system within seconds by putting them directly on the skin. Sometimes we talk about putting them on the back of our neck or the crown of our head, and we can get into that a little bit more in another session, but we can actually ingest or eat oils as well. You want to make sure that they're a really pure oil and that they're really sustainably and properly extracted. But I want to share two of my favorites that I use all the time in my food. The first one is cardamom. So this is cardamom oil. And cardamom, it's a little pod, it's a little seed, and you probably taste it in a lot of Indian food. But I love cardamom in my milks. If you make your own milks, so your own cashew or oat milk, and I'll give you a recipe, or almond milk if you make your own nut milks to use at home. It's such a nice addition. So I always do a 4-to-1 ratio. So 1 cup of soaked nuts or oats or hemp seed or almonds are a little bit tricky, but if you're using cashew or hemp seed or oats, just 1 cup, soak it, and then it's 4 cups of water. Plop it in your high-speed mixer, mix it up really good, and then you can add a sweetener. So you want to add some type of a sweetener. I'm a big maple syrup fan, so I usually add that, but a lot of people use dates or date paste. And then you just want to add a couple of drops of cardamom oil. It is so purely extracted, at least this brand that I use, and I can talk more about that, but it's so purely extracted, it's pretty strong. So you just need a couple of drops to kind of add to it. You can add a couple drops, taste it. If you want a little more, add a little more. You can also add cardamom to baked goods. So if you're making lovely breads or cookies, my friend Karin, she's Swedish, and it reminds her of all the pastries that she used to eat as a kid. So it can be a really lovely addition to any baked goods too. So one idea for that cardamom oil. And then my next favorite is tangerine oil. And there's lots of citrus oils that you can get. You can get lime and orange and lemon. There's even a citrus blend that's really, really nice. So citrus is awesome in the diffuser. It's really rejuvenating and fresh. And so I like to put any kind of citrus in my diffuser at home if I've just cleaned the house, or if I have some stale garbage that I took out and I just need it to smell really fresh, I'll do that. You can also use citrus. You can get a little felt pad, and you can put a few drops of the citrus oil in that, and you can tape it inside of your garbage can, like under the lid, just to help kind of prevent the smell from seeping out into the kitchen. So anyway, a couple of ideas there, but as far as putting the tangerine in food, there's a couple things that you can do. If you love bubbly water as much as I do, I love, fizzy water. We drink a lot of Topo Chico or LaCroix, Pellegrino. If you just have a plain bubbly water, and especially for kids, they love flavors, you can put a couple of drops in your bubbly water. Or if you have a soda stream and you're making your own bubbly water, you can put a couple of drops in there. And that can be any citrus vitality oil, tangerine, lime, citrus, lemon, anything like that. So, but then the last thing, and I've been sharing this a lot, my friend Karin taught me how to make this chocolate mousse. And It's fully vegan. It's made with avocados, but trust me, your kids will never know that there are avocados in it. Pure cacao, avocados, some sweetener, and then a few drops of tangerine or orange vitality oil. It's one of my favorite ways to use it. If you're interested in that recipe, I'll post it later today on my Instagram story, so keep a watch for that. And you can also put this in your baked goods. So if you're making like some really lovely orange cranberry breakfast muffins, a couple drops of orange just adds the perfect amount and the perfect flavor. So anyway, those are my two shares for today: cardamom and tangerine. And then again, just making sure that you buy an oil that's really pure. You want to make sure that it's extracted properly and sustainably, and you know, that the company that you're buying them from is you know, using compliance to create their oils. I'm a huge Young Living fan. It's the only brand that I use and that I buy. And if you're interested, you know, if you have any more questions about that, you know, you can go to the Oil Nook on my website, and you know, you can always email me directly too if you have any questions. But check it out, try some oils and try ingesting them and see what happens. Thanks so much for joining me today for this short segment, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.